for individuals from Black communities, I would argue, are quite vast. You know, we're talking about particular industries where individuals from Black communities would like to seek to go into. And they may look at that particular industry or organization and may not necessarily see the reflections of themselves. So they may look at that industry and have that particular notion that there might not be Black people that work within that particular industry, whereas you actually may have people that work within that particular industry. So I think things like role models, you know, having awareness of individuals that may work for your company, that reflection of that in particular communities is actually quite helpful. But I think also we're talking about awareness as it relates to the visualization of organizations and companies. I would argue, you know, what does your kind of advertisement look like? Does it have a diverse background of individuals that are on your posters, on your website? Testimonials from individuals from different backgrounds. And what that ultimately does is individuals that come from particular backgrounds would look at your particular industry, your organization, and think, okay, well, there are individuals that potentially look like me in that particular space. But then it's also about, not just about role modeling, but also mentorship, which I think is important. So when you have individuals that may come from communities where there is a limitation or there isn't enough individuals that reflect that particular background within that organization, if you then have an individual that is successful and they're given an opportunity within your organization or institution, having somebody that looks like them, understands them, that can kind of guide them, mentor them through that particular process, that is ultimately really important. Because what we're talking about is visibility. What we're talking about is addressing some of the wider systemic issues that exist within our society. And when we're talking about things like structural racism, I would also ask the question, you know, what kind of policies do you have in place that if you do have individuals of difference within your organization, what do you do in order to engage with those individuals if they have particular problems within your institution?